Hi, my name is Luke Perryman, and I play Dungeons & Dragons. I've been playing D&D for about a year now, and when I first started playing, I didn't really know anything about it. The only thing I knew were the stereotypes in TV and movies. Things like the people who play are nerds, socially awkward, they play in their mom's basement. I knew these weren't true, but I also didn't know what the truth was. So I found some nerds, and I asked them some questions. And for all you people out there that don't already know what D&D is, I got them to explain it for you.
The way I've always explained it to people is it's, playing cops and robbers, or, cowboys and Indians, or literally any genre of any, fantasy that you want to include, but they have mechanics involved so you can tell who actually shot who. And some people really enjoy the storytelling aspect of it. Some people enjoy the gaming aspect of it. Some people enjoy the acting portion of it. But and all those things are involved. But at its very core, it's playing make believe and just having a set of rules so you can determine who shot who.
Why is that fun, and why would anybody do it?
The point is really the gathering. Kind of like people who play poker. Some people are really into poker, but most people just want to hang out, swap some stories, have some fun.
So it's simple. You and your friends sit down, have a good time, talk to each other. But what makes that so great?
Pen and paper RPGs really give the character that sense of freedom where they could do anything that they could imagine. And really that's what the game is imagining that you were a different person. The game takes place inside of everyone's collective imagination. It's a game where I, as the dungeon master or storyteller, don't know how my own story is going to end. My players never cease to find ways to surprise me. And I've learned to kind of roll with that and kind of use the improv yes and where possible. It's like, yes, let's do your idea. You know what? That wasn't even what the puzzle was supposed to be, but I like your idea better than mine. Just yes.
The adventure is in the possibilities. No one knows how the story is going to end, not even the storyteller. And you can be anyone you want. You can cast spells, sneak around, be really smart, and whatever it is you want to be good at, you're so great at it that you affect the world around you. Also, I heard they dress up. They dress up, don't they?
Well, I'm going to tell you some Dragon Con stories real quick, all right? So these aren't necessarily tied directly to the gaming community. These are talking about, there's an event that takes place every year in Atlanta called Dragon Con. And it's pretty big, 60 to 80,000 people. And it's people from all over the world, Australia to Japan to Canada and Alaska. Take your pick. It's all over the place. But everybody kind of converges on Atlanta, and there's so many different areas within Dragon Con that you can go explore. There's people there that go for costuming, for like learning how to do embroidery work or how to hack. Like 2 years ago, they actually got in a little bit of trouble because they had a class on hacking. And then afterwards, some of the people from the class went and actually hacked one of the cell phone towers there. I mean, you can get into just about anything. And so you've got this big, wide range of just people that are passionate about geeky things, but bring all their skills and abilities to the table just to share with people and show off.
And then if we're trying to do something physical, we'll l.a.r.p. But
Yeah.
that's not quite the same as getting to, and you're, like, I enjoy it, but I'm not able to actually do the things that I like my characters to do.
Yeah, it's just different. It's a different place. Are you familiar with LARPing at all?
Live action role playing?
Yeah. But are you familiar with what actually goes down?
I want to say yes, but I have the feeling that it's going to be a no matter what I say. So
Okay. So like no matter what kind of like nerd hobby you're into, someone's always like, well, that's a step too far. You know what I mean? And like LARPing is usually at the top of that, where like someone's like, I'll tabletop, but I won't LARP. But LARPing is just like an extension where someone is like, playing with 6 people is pretty good, but wouldn't it be cool to play with 60 people in the woods? Dressed up? Like, why not do that? So some people act like you're less sociable if you're a LARPer, but really, like, you're hanging out with more people, and it involves physical activity. It's really just camping plus improv plus like stage fighting.
So there's two types of dressing up, cosplay and LARPing. Cosplay is when you build a costume, wear it to a convention, and see other people who like what you like. And there's LARPing, where you put on a costume and pretend to fight other people also in costumes. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the stereotypes. So I asked them about the stereotypes. And they're going to tell us whether they're right or wrong.
I remember there was a very vivid incident that kind of sticks in my mind. It was right around the time of the Columbine massacre. And, they were kind of unspooling stuff and, labeling the kids as the trench coat mafia. And I remember that one of the guys I played with, the next time we spent some time together, he actually came to me and he said he was watching the news with his mother. And his mom turned to him and she said, "Ellis has a trench coat, doesn't he?"
If you want to know the stereotypical gamer or nerd, watch The Big Bang Theory, and that's everything that you thought you knew about nerds and are probably wrong about. There's the good stereotype that we're all extremely smart. Not the case. It's not like everyone's an astrophysicist or something like that, right? But neither are they the people living in their mom's basement or the 40-year-old virgin or those kind of things. I mean, they're just normal people.
I mean, you have the stereotype for, like D&D in particular, but although, Magic the Gathering and the other games too, the same kind of stereotypes apply. But, these are people who are, in their mom's basement, playing games, not showering. And no joke, first time I played Magic was actually in my friend's parents' basement. We were in middle school, but and the not showering thing. I think part of that is a confluence of the kind of core audience that you associate with a gaming group or gaming club. It tends to be like adolescent males. I think that's shifting a lot over the past 20 years, but in the 70s, 80s, early 90s, that was the kind of preconception was, these are teenage boys who are playing these games, and teenage boys are notoriously smelly. So that may not be entirely unfounded. One of our friends, I remember we were in middle school and had to encourage him to look into deodorant because he had not quite discovered that yet. His body was changing. He hadn't had his "Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret" moment yet. So, but I think those are by and large stereotypes that are not accurate. I don't think they were accurate then, and they're certainly not accurate now.
That we live in our parents' basements, that we're backwards, and don't have girlfriends and can't date. No, I don't have a girlfriend and I haven't been on a date in a while. But that's just because I've been so busy. That's what I keep telling myself. That's what I keep telling myself. No, but there's a sense of humor. There's nothing to be afraid of when it comes to somebody that loves what they love and can express why they love it. There's nothing to be afraid of. That's something you want to embrace because somebody's passionate about something that you don't understand or you don't know. Then there's no reason to ostracize or put that aside. Explore it, ask questions, be inquisitive.
The rule when you're playing D&D is make the other person look awesome. And whether they're trying to run the game, whether they're trying to play the game, like it is a collaborative effort. And we want to be an inclusive community to everybody around.
Kids don't always have the best hygiene practices, but if you've started to think to yourself, this does sound kind of fun, I asked him how you could get started.
Well, there's the online community where you could just Google whatever game that you wanted to play, and you'll find there are message boards, and there are people in your area that do play, and you can connect with them online. If you're looking for a physical location, your local gaming store. You go down there any weekend, and there's a bunch of people playing a bunch of different games, all really friendly and willing to kind of meet and have you sit down and teach you how to play. Just kind of putting yourself out there as wanting to play. If you do that, you'll be surprised how easy it is to find other people with the same interests.
So if at the beginning of this video you didn't know what Dungeons and Dragons was, hopefully now you know a little more. And if you're someone who does play but maybe thought it was a little awkward to talk about, maybe you feel a little more confident in it now. And to everyone, whether you're a veteran or uninitiated, I hope you've learned something. DJ, play us out.
My name's Alex Pate. I'm 34. I've been gaming almost the entirety of my life, but I've been a member of Columbia's gaming community for about 20-ish years. I'm an attorney, a civil rights attorney with the state, and welcome to MTV Cribs.
So, my name is Ellis Creel. I am a computer consultant for Palmetto Computer Consulting. I am 34 years old and look a little bit like Tom Hanks.
Hi, my name is Joel Dollinger. I've been working in the financial services industry for about the past decade, and I've been a gamer for 21 years.
My name is Alexis Bell, and I am an attorney for the state of South Carolina. I've been playing for 4 years, Pathfinder, D&D, and things like that. I am 35, almost 36, so you can start this later in life, no problem. I do love a wide array of geeky things and science fiction and stuff like that.
I'm John Horan. I work at Michelin in a tire factory, and I build tires all day. I've been playing D&D since about 4th grade, and I've been doing everything nerdy I could get my hands on the whole time.
My name is Aaron Blomberg. I'm 34 years old. I work as a banker, service manager for Wells Fargo. That's what I'm doing at the moment.
I like all of my friends to be friends. It's, one big happy family.
Hi, my name is Luke Perryman, and I play Dungeons and Dragons.